back at it again, baby. We gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna do no faking, no intro. Let's get it. Got that nice 2010, 2013 Camaro SS. And this is how you should drive. I'm telling y'all know I usually let the video play, then I come back. But nah, today I'm talking the whole video, step by step. And I want y'all to watch them speeds. Look at the bottom left-hand corner and watch the speeds at which this Camaro driver drives. Got the Camaro boys. Got the Camaro boys on deck. Ooh, the cop doing 120. So what you think the Camaro doing? Ooh, switching lanes, getting down through there now. That's how you got to do it. This is how you need to drive if you want to get up out that jam. He's starting to pull. That cop doing 133. He got to be going like 145. Ooh-wee. Starting to get to look like a little dot. Y'all see it look like he's starting to black out. Just think about it. This cop is going 150 and the Merle's still pulling on him. The Merle's going at least 165. The cop's going 148 now. You gotta hold that foot down and don't let off. Push that foot put it through the floor. I still kind of see him a little bit. Ooh-wee. Hey, this how you see, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He doing this thing. He did his thing. Of course, this video is from 2023 though. Oh, it was over. Once he did that between them, the Merle's gone. You're not catching him, bro. He's done. There really ain't no need for us to watch the whole rest of this video, honestly. Just gonna be chasing ghosts, Casper. He might as well just gonna pull up to Krispy Kreme's with the hot and ready sign is on right now. Just pull in and get you a fresh glazed dozen, a 12-pack. Glazed donuts. That's all that you're gonna get tonight, buddy. Look, he's gone. They completely left him. And that was within 3 minutes. Ooh. See, that's why they need to call it off. See how he almost ran into the back of him? See, this is how I be telling y'all need to drive. When you run, and I'm not telling nobody to do it, you have to have your foot on the gas. Ain't no playing around, nothing. You better know where you're going. That's where people mess up. Don't be knowing where they're going. Trying to do stuff they never even done, even when the cops wasn't on them. And obviously, this was a state trooper. This was a trooper right here because all troopers have 5.7 liters. All troopers have 5.7 liters. And that is a Hemi motor, a RT motor. If you don't know what that is, that's a 5.7 liter Hemi engine that can go 155. So I don't care what you in, whether you in a Hellcat, Camaro SS, ZL1, Z06 Vet, any of these cars, a M3 competition, M8 competition, Grand Coupe, anything. If you're not going 160 plus and holding that foot down, you will get caught by a state trooper and they gonna pitch you and make your car do backflips and do magic school bus stuff that you never seen a vehicle do in person. And they're gonna show you something. So if you're not prepared to drive like that, whether it's nighttime, daytime, mind you, if you do shit like this, I mean, excuse my language, if you do stuff like this in the daytime, do not be surprised if you get caught, because a person can back off way far away and still see you in the daytime. Can you still vanish? Yes, I've seen Hellcats disappear from cops in the freaking daytime. In fact, I've had Hellcats pull on me in the daytime when I was in the 392. So you just got to know what you're doing. If you don't have the proper tires, you don't have the proper gas, you're scared, you hesitate, you're going to get caught. Unless you're just so lucky that, you get away. Shout out to this driver. He definitely drove it like it was meant to be driven. That was a 2010 to 2013. I believe those came stock with like 425 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, I'm sorry to all the Chevy people. If I'm saying the wrong stuff, y'all go to the comment section and list all the spec sheets and everything that's with that shit. I know y'all gonna know. It's a 6.2. You gonna know what transmission it had. Y'all know everything. Y'all the experts. I'm just making the videos. But when it comes to Dodge, I'm the guy to talk to. But I like all the cars. I grew up liking Mustang GTs, Camaro SSs, the Corvettes, because my grandpa has a C6 Stingray that he ordered from the factory brand new, that he's had all the way till now. And if I'm not mistaken, he has less than 20,000 miles on that C6 Stingray, and it is a manual, and he's a driver. But old people, like, they still think manuals are the king. Now you got 10-speed transmission and 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission that's just as fast as 10 speeds. You don't even need a manual no more. Like, in this day and age, if you want a manual, you just want it because you like driving manual cars. Is it more engaging? Yes. I had a manual Scat Pack. I had a Scat Pack Challenger manual. That was my second Scat Pack, a manual Challenger. And the torque is way different for sure. It's a whole nother experience. But me personally, I'm not that good of a driver to ever think about doing something like that in a manual vehicle. But if you work on it in any car, you could become a very good driver. So my thing to you is to recommend, hey, get you a good radar detector. A lot of people be like, oh, well, it don't work or this and that. Speaking from my experience, I had a Uniden, I had the R3, and that's a good one. Then they got the 7, that's even more. I believe the one I got, I received it for a Christmas present, but I think that one was about $300. But the 7, the Uniden R7, that one is about it's at the minimum $700. But that one actually tells you and points in a direction, whether they're in front of you or behind you. With mine, the $300 one, it only alerts you when they're around. But they work very good because they're long range detectors, which lets you know before you can even see something with your eyes. That's how far away that it alerts you with the cops. Of course, if a cop doesn't have it on, you won't pick it up. But that has saved me so many times. So I wouldn't lead y'all the wrong way. I'm being honest with y'all. And with me, I'm going to always keep it real with y'all. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to act. I'm going to be real. And shout out to all the people who support the channel. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep bringing these videos. Hey, I stopped for a little while, but we ain't letting up. All gas, no brakes. Stay locked in. I also appreciate all the people whose lives I've impacted just by making these videos. I literally came from nothing. I built from the ground up. And some people say, what you gonna bring it from the top down? No, from the ground up, out the mud. And you can do it too. I never thought I would be a YouTuber. Literally with me, my uncle, and my dad in the garage. One day, my uncle was like, he's gonna get a Camaro SS. And I told my uncle, I'm gonna get a Scat Pack and start a YouTube channel. And I did it. And just knowing from what people told me, like how I impacted their lives and helped them go through rough times, and also motivated other people who just wanted to grind harder, or who had these cars as well, who they could relate to, normal stuff that I'm going through. that just meant a lot. And that's why I never gave up on this channel. So if you want to be a YouTuber, or if you even just want to put content out there just for people to see, and you might not even want to show your face, you will be surprised how you can touch someone just by this positivity, giving out this good energy. Hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe, go to the comments. And if it's anything else you want me to do a reaction on, car wise, let me know. I'm out.